What's up, people? We got a game this weekend. My Washington Huskies are going to be taking on the Stanford Cardinal. Always get that wrong, of course. You always say Cardinals, but it's the Cardinal. And, you know, maybe I just have things backwards with this team. Because I remember a couple weeks ago when we were going in to play that USC game, I didn't think we were going to win that game. I didn't think that was going to be an opportunity for us to win a game. Simply because I thought that our offense wasn't going to be good enough to keep pace, and that the USC offense was going to score enough points to be out of reach. And as it turned out, the defense was able to step up enough to win that game. My fear with that USC game was that the USC offense was just too good, and that no matter how good our defense played, we weren't going to be able to hold them to, 14, 13 points and get the win. Well, we did. And now I'm looking at this Stanford game and applying that same logic. I don't hate this game for us. Um, Stanford, they have a good offense, of course. They control the ball. They have a great running game. McCaffrey, I mean, we all saw what he did a couple weeks ago to, I think it might have been UCLA, where he just ripped them. But their passing attack mostly is ball control. Kevin Hogan's having a good season, but he's not going to throw for like 5,000 yards this year or anything. He's just good. But, they're not over. Stanford is not overpowering teams with their passing attack. They're overpowering teams with their rushing attack. And Stanford has a really good defense. Statistically, it's not too far behind ours. So I look at that and I go, this game, we're going to be heavy underdogs, obviously, is an opportunity for us to keep it low scoring, and then maybe make a play at the end to win. Kind of like I think it was 3 years ago we played Stanford here and we won like 17-14 or something. Um, Basically, we just kept it really low scoring, and then we made a big play at the end. I think it was 17-13 or something. I'm not sure, but a game like that. But maybe I just have that the other way around. Maybe Stanford's going to be the team that goes out there and puts up 30 plus points, and the offense just can't keep up. I don't know. So I'll go ahead and put it on the record now that I think we have a chance to at least put ourselves in position to win this game tomorrow. I think that the defense, if they play well, can keep Stanford down to, below 20 points. Obviously, if Stanford gets to 24 or higher, the game's pretty much over, because I don't think this offense can keep up against a really good Stanford defense. And if the defense can hold Stanford to 14 or less, we give ourselves a chance to win. I I don't know. I expected USC to overpower this defense, and they didn't. So maybe now I expect us to hold strong against Stanford. Maybe they'll be the team that actually cracks the egg. But yeah, from that perspective, Stanford, they're not a big play, like 80 yards in two plays type offense necessarily. I mean, they might do that, but they're going to run the ball. They're a run first team, and I feel okay about that. I can live with that. I mean, I don't think we're going to win this game, but I like our chances better against a team like a Stanford opposed to a team like, Baylor or something. So that's the defensive side of it. At this point, you have to expect the defense to play good. They played good in every game. They're going to miss one of their safeties, Clay, for the first half, so hopefully that doesn't kill us. And we're just going to have to stop the run. Or at least, not stop it, but maybe slow it down. So that's the defense. The offense, I hesitated to make this video at this point because we don't know if Jake Browning is going to play. Chris Peterson isn't saying shit. He likes to keep this stuff close to the vest. He likes to, hold his cards. And I don't know. We're probably not going to get an update until right before the game starts on that. That would be my expectation. We're not going to know until kickoff. But either way, Obviously, it matters some. I don't think it matters a lot. I don't expect very much from this offense anyway. Browning or Kajana Samuels, or yeah, Samuels, whoever plays quarterback. I don't expect much. This is a really good Stanford defense, and our offense is not there yet. I'm not nothing against those guys. They play hard. They're doing the right stuff. They're progressing. It's a process, but they're not there yet. If this offense, whoever is quarterback, can get to 17 points, maybe we'll have a chance to win. It'll be up to the defense at that point. But honestly, obviously, you put Jake Browning in there, I feel better about our chances. But if Samuels goes out there, the game is going to come down to turnovers. If we turn the ball over, we will lose. Probably lose bad. But even if the offense doesn't really score that much, maybe only a couple of field goals in the first half, if we do not turn it over, we might just give ourselves a chance to win this thing. And obviously, Jake Browning, he's played a few games now. We've seen what he is. Pretty good job at avoiding turnovers, not great. But if he's in there, I feel pretty good about our chances to at least play competently. The fear, obviously, is if the quarterback is Samuels, that the moment will just be too big for him because he hasn't really played before and he'll just turn it over every possession. If that happens, you can forget about it. I mean, the offense cannot turn it over under any circumstance. But whoever it is, you're basically just waiting to see if we can at least make sure that when we give up possession, we're punting. And whoever the quarterback is has a chance to do that, obviously. So I'd rather have Browning out there for very obvious reasons. But if it's Samuels and Lindquist, I don't think that kills us. It just means that it adds a unwanted variable to the mix. So yeah, that's what I got. I think we're gonna probably score prediction. I think Stanford's gonna get to 20, and we're gonna get maybe I'd say 10. 20 to 10 Stanford, but we'll be in it. Yeah, if that happens, we'll be in it. We'll have the opportunity to make plays at the end and win. And that's all you can hope for with a team like this against a team like Stanford. I mean, Stanford, they lost their first game to Northwestern 16-6. They're a totally different team now. If they played that game again, I'm sure they'd win. And they're one of the best teams in the nation. And I don't know if they play Utah this year or not, but if they do, that'll probably be for the Pac-12. So, see you guys later. And bow down to Washington.